Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody's Kurt Marcucci, Super Server here, coming at you. Today would have been my late father's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, Dad. Also, Kurt Russell's birthday. So if you don't feel like going out and getting hammered, how else can you celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Being Kurt Russell's birthday, you could watch Big Trouble in Little China. Excellent film. This is a classic. If you haven't seen this, you're missing out. I only know one person that's not crazy about it. He's a diehard Carpenter fan. I'll give him a pass, but excellent movie here. Kurt Russell's doing his John Wayne all the way through, and every line out of his mouth is quotable. You know, it's all in the reflexes. Great one. Tango and Cash. Once again, Kurt Russell being a badass. I couldn't find my copy of Escape from New York. I know I've got it somewhere back in there. Classic, needless to say. Snake Plissken, trying to save the president. Just badass. And one that's often forgotten about, Used Cars. This is one of his first roles coming out of doing the Disney stuff. He wanted to kind of break out of the Disney mold, do more adult stuff, and this started off, and the director's commentary on here, who did this? Was this Zemeckis? The guy that directed Forrest Gump directed this. The commentary's great. Basically, there's certain scenes in here plays like when Bill Clinton met Hillary Clinton, but Rudy Russo, another classic character. But that's not why I'm coming here today. So, down in the Southland, Dalton and Thornton Township, early voting begins today. So, Jason House, as was pretty much expected to, kicked all ass in the primaries. What did he get? What was that, 88%? We need to get more people out to the polls. There was just under 5,000 people voting. Let's see if we can get over 5,000 people. And let's see if he can give his opponent an even harder beatdown than Tiffany Henyard got. And who is the opponent? As Cooking with Frank calls her, Crash Out Cassie Jordan. I'm going to try to keep my comments strictly to her campaign and not about her, because apparently Cooking with Frank got a strike on his YouTube channel. I think he may have been made a comment about Cassandra Jordan's breasts sagging, or them being asymmetrical or something. But so we're not going to talk about, or maybe it was referring to her blouse as looking like the Wicked Witch of the West. I can't remember what the comment was, but I will not comment on her clothing or whether or not her breasts are sagging or asymmetrical. I will say this about Cassandra Jordan. She wants to run for mayor in the worst possible way. Now, what do I mean about that? Simply put, her campaign sucks. It's empty. It's absolutely empty. So she starts, well, first off, she has zero regard for the law. If you're so inclined, check out when she's driving around town complaining about, oh, this house is abandoned, no one's doing nothing about it. Check out video number 3. You'll see her in an alley. She's driving in an alley, driving in a car, and she takes her phone, wherever the hell mine is. So she's recording with her phone, and you see the phone going from window to window. What don't you see? You don't see anybody else in the car with her. That means Cassandra Jordan is driving the car. And operating a cell phone, that's a no-no. She's breaking the law. Also heard from somebody who had seen her taping that day that I believe she almost hit a car or hit something at the gas station because she's driving around and operating her damn cell phone. Zero disregard for human life. Someone could have been killed. She's breaking the law, thinks she's above the law. No, that don't fly. But, that's just scratching the surface. What exactly is she running on? I'm not them. Okay, yeah, we know that. There's nothing there with that. The fact that she's not one of them, if, let's say, hell freezes over, Hitler straps on his ice skates because hell's frozen over, if she is elected, who's she going to work with? Everything she comes up with is going to be voted down. And it's inevitable. She comes off, God, how'd that first video come off? And I'm going to watch what I say so I don't get a strike. There are some people who command respect just through their actions, their manners. You just automatically just have respect for that person. Cassandra Jordan comes across, and she did this, she demands respect. You will respect me, you will respect my personal space, you will do this, you will not do this. She comes out ordering people. You want voters, and you start ordering people, you start calling them idiots, and insulting their intelligence, telling people that they're unemployed, telling them they're one paycheck away from homeless. You're talking down to people. It's like, wow, hey, I want you to run my city. Thank you for talking down to me and calling me a complete fucking idiot. You're the person I want running things. So bullshit. It doesn't work like that. You got to build a bridge into the community. She hasn't done that. What's her platform? I'm not one of the people that put Tiffany in power. She must have been unconscious for the past 3.5, almost 4 years at this point. Was there a coalition between Jason House, Kiana Belcher, Norwood, Steve, and Henyard? Yes, there was at the beginning. How long did that last? About what, a whole whopping 10 minutes? Yep, you can watch the meetings and you can see where things start going to hell, where there's cracks in the foundation. They've been fighting her for 3.5 years. Hence, we've got a coalition. We have a group of people that want to work together. What does Cassandra Jordan have? Zilch. Has anybody else stepped up besides the gentleman that's running for a trustee seat? Has anybody else stepped up and said, yeah, I want to work with this person. I like her vision. She really has a good direction. No. No. You don't see anybody stepping up and stepping out and supporting her. You don't. Well, she tried going to a stepping thing, claiming it was a campaign event, shows up out of the blue and calls them quote-unquote her supporters, and people are just out wanting to just have a good time. It's getting all in their face, hey, vote for me, vote for me. And was that even in Dalton? I think Cooking with Frank addressed that one. It's ridiculous. She's complaining about signs being stolen after she puts them in places they're not supposed to be, claiming partnership from with what Foodway or whatever the hell the restaurant is down there. Who brought that out? Christian brought that out. But you don't see her working with anybody at all. And if memory serves me correct, she had something on her Facebook group where she was having a campaign rally at 1 o'clock last Sunday. I forget. It was starting at Village Hall, 1 o'clock. She's got all these videos of abandoned houses. Where's the video of her supporters? Where's the video from her rally? Has anybody seen it? Did anybody drive by the rally? I'm curious to see how many people showed up. I'm guessing probably, let's see, Henyard's minions wouldn't show up, and there's maybe, You got, what, 8 ladies working the food pantry. You got DeMarcus Krigley. You got Kamal Woods. Don't Pray For Me No More. Smith. No, I mean, they ain't going to show up at her thing. So, how many people actually showed up? Football season's over, so I'm guessing at least her husband showed up. And her running mate. I would love to see video, if anyone's got it, of what happened at her campaign rally. I'm guessing zilch. And let's get back to the abandoned houses. It's the only issue I hear her running on. I don't like these abandoned houses. Who does? Who does? Nobody does. You don't just walk onto private property and start cleaning it up. It is illegal, and you can be arrested for that. You don't do it. I mean, this woman is completely ignorant of the law on this. There's a whole process that's got to go through. Now, could the village fine the homeowners? Yes, they can. Can they sue them in court? Yes, they can. I know of one particular case in Skokie where the fines have gone into 5 figures, and they're suing for it. The place looks like shit. Could that happen in the village? Yes, it can. Can they put a lien on the properties once they're sold for those fines? Yeah, they could. Would that prevent anyone from buying the properties? I don't know. I'm not in real estate. I think Trustees Belcher and Norwood would know more about that. But no, there are things that can and will be done with those properties. That does not involve vigilante home renovation. You don't freaking do it. Besides that, what else is there? I'll give it to Henyard. She at least ran on 2 things. I'm giving food boxes and senior citizens need to play bingo. As stupid as those are, there were at least 2 points that she ran on. Cassandra Jordan has offered 0. She's offered absolutely 0. She'll play nice for the press like she did with Regina Waldrop, and then turn around, make her own video, and they all sound nasty, talking down to people, and she bitches and moans and offers 0 solutions. So on this election, this start of early voting, Clean House 2025, get them all out. I forget what numbers the trustees are, but I think at this point everybody knows she's on the House slate. Get out there, let's stomp Cassandra Jordan into the ground. Let's make her irrelevant, absolutely irrelevant. Has anybody seen her at any of the village meetings? I haven't. Could be wrong. I haven't seen her up on public comments. Has she ever been at tea with the trustees? I haven't seen her there. If she's been there, let me know. I'm more than happy to correct myself if I'm wrong. But, she's somebody who wants the job, and I'm unaware of a presence in her community. She claims they have these businesses. Are they even operating in Dalton? Or are they in Chicago? Where's her businesses? She, I want to bring business to Dalton. Who? No. Who you bringing? Where's your business at? Her husband. I don't know what her husband does. Is his business in Dalton? Probably not. What would she claim? Qualifications. Oh, I'm former military. That's what she said. She claims to be former military. There's even speculation. I've heard that. I don't know if this is true. There's doubt about her military record. But let's say she did serve in the military. Well, first off, thank you for your service. Second of all, how the fuck does that qualify you to be mayor? It doesn't. It doesn't. no more than flipping burgers makes somebody qualified to all of a sudden own a Burger King. It's sorry, it's not a qualification. Oh wow. Maybe that's why you come across the way you do, is what do they call it, jarhead. Your brain's in a jar. You operate a certain way. I respect if you were a Marine, but that in and of itself does not mean you are qualified to be mayor or will make a good mayor. Let's look at coaching. Ted Williams, fabulous baseball player. Was he ever going to manage? Was he able to manage? No, he wasn't. Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player ever. Did you ever see him coach a team? No. Why not? He himself said he would hold everybody up to the standards that he holds for himself, and you can't treat everybody on that same level. You cannot accept the fact that everybody is at that level. So whatever lofty opinion Ms. Jordan has of herself, she's entitled to her opinion of herself. I think it's rather high and flighty. It doesn't make her qualified. So with that, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get me some more coffee. I'm going to celebrate Kurt Russell's birthday watching some classic movies. And people of Dalton, people of the Southland, get out in the early voting, and let's see if we can stomp Cassandra Jordan by an even higher margin than Tiffany Henyard got. Peace out, guys.